Hi, I'm Simi Pasha and you're watching In Depth. Our focus today is on the final draft of the National Register of Citizens released by the government, which has recognized close to 2 crore 90 lakh people as citizens of Assam. What's important is that more than 40 lakh people are missing from the NRC, which means they haven't been recognized as Indian citizens. As ruckus broke out in Parliament over the exclusion of over 40 lakh people, opposition leaders accused the Modi government of divisive politics. On the ground, there was chaos and confusion as lakhs run from pillar to post trying to figure out if they have a state to call their own. Here's our ground report.
Historic day for people of Assam. A day that decided who among Assam's 3.29 crore residents are Indians. 6 months after 3.29 crore Assamese applied for inclusion of their names in the National Register of Citizens, around 2.89 crore have been included in the final draft of National Register of Citizens released today, leaving out 40 lakh others branded illegal immigrants.
2 crore 89 lakhs 83,677 persons have been found eligible for inclusion in the draft NRC.
Residents across Assam have been flocking NRC Seva Kendras since morning. Those who have made the cut are obviously elated.
मेरा नाम आ चुका है, हम बहुत खुश हैं। फर्स्ट लिस्ट में हम लोगों का नाम नहीं आया था तो थोड़ी टेंशन हो रही थी, पर अब आ चुका है तो वी आर वेरी हैप्पी।
हमारा नाम तो एनएस में आए थे तो उन्होंने उसको पूछा है, उन लोगों का हमारा पूरा फैमिली का नाम ही आया है।
But the real story lies with over 40 lakh who've been left out. Hansur Ali from Guwahati has been making numerous trips of the NRC center, only to find the name of his wife missing, while he himself has made the cut.
इस बार जो ये कंफर्म ये जो लिस्ट आया है, इसमें मेरा नाम तो आया, मेरा माँ का नाम आया, मेरा बच्चा का नाम आया, लेकिन मेरा वाइफ का नाम नहीं आया है। तो यहाँ में बोला है कि 7 तारीख के बाद में आप आओ, हम ऑफिस में देखेंगे, बात करेंगे।
Kids of Guwahati's Sadiq Ahmed were missing in the first list on 31st December 2017, which had his name. This time, while his kids and wife have made it, his name is missing.
मेरा पहला लिस्ट में मेरा और मेरे वाइफ का आया है, 2 बेटी है, वो 2 बेटी का नहीं आया। इस बार मेरा नहीं आया, मेरा वाइफ और दोनों बेटी का नाम आया है।
Many others like Mojira Begum say that despite giving all valid documents, their names are missing from the second list.
NRC জমা দিলো, জমা দিয়ার পিছত মই NRC যেতিয়ান এৰিয়াতে আহিল, মই চাব আহিলো। চাব আহতে মোৰ ছোৱালীজনীৰ আহিছে পূৰ্ণিমা বেগম, মোৰ আহা নাই, মজিদা বেগম। আৰু মই এতিয়া ভয় লাগছি মোৰ কিবা প্ৰব্লেম হয় বুলি, আৰু মোক এতিয়া 7 তাৰিখে অফিসত মাতিছে।
Those left out now have time till 28th September to apply afresh at any of the NRC Seva Kendras. While the government has assured no forcible deportation, it has deployed adequate security across the state to prevent any untoward incidents.
We have seen what are the different sensitive areas. Accordingly, the deployment has been done, and district administration is trying to, make some community engagement also, so that the message is very clear to the people and security is maintained.
Several assurances from Home Minister Rajnath Singh and Chief Minister of Assam Sarmanand Sonwal have finally been paid heed to, and the entire NRC process went on extremely smoothly. Even though there are 2 more months for all those who want their names to be included in the days to come, there are still many questions that are yet to be answered, and the politics seems to have just begun. With camera person Tapas Berry and Hemant Kumar Nath, this is Manogya Loiwal in Guwahati, Assam for India Today.
Why is Assam counting its citizens, and what will happen to the 40 lakh people who've been left out of the draft list of citizens? The state's National Register of Citizens, or NRC, has been updated for the first time since 1951 to account for illegal migration from neighbouring Bangladesh. The recount is being seen by critics as a move to target Assam's Muslim population on the pretext of weeding out Bangladeshi migrants. Realizing that anger on the ground could take a violent turn, Home Minister Rajnath Singh issued a statement in Parliament denying any role of the government and said that this is not the final list. Here's more on the NRC and its politics.
Four lakh 7,707 people were left out in the cold as the government released its draft of the National Register of Citizens in Assam. The exercise undertaken to address the problems of illegal immigration from Bangladesh now threatens to snowball into one of the world's biggest humanitarian crises. 3 crore 29 lakh 91,384 people applied for citizenship. 2 crore 89 lakh 83,677 found to be valid citizens. 40 lakh 7,707 left out from the complete draft of NRC.
जो भी लिस्ट इस समय पब्लिश हुई है वह लिस्ट फाइनल एनआरसी नहीं है। जिन लोगों को भी लगता है कि हमारा नाम एनआरसी में होना चाहिए था, नहीं है, तो वो लोग अपना क्लेम्स एंड ऑब्जेक्शन फाइल कर सकते हैं।
Even as the Modi government rushed to clarify that it had not played any role in the creation of the National Register of Citizens, the opposition lashed out, accusing the government of playing divisive politics.
40 लाख लोगों के लिए उनका वोटिंग का विषय है, उनका रहने का विषय है, उनका सिटीजनशिप का विषय है। पर्पसली डिलीट किया गया है, ये भी एक उसमें
ठीक है, आप
हो रहा है। नहीं, एक मिनट मैडम, अगर ऐसा हुआ तो ये बहुत बड़ी गलती आप लोग कर रहे हैं।
धर्म आधारित नागरिकता का सवाल या भाषा आधारित नागरिकता का सवाल लेकर के हम ऐसे छेड़खानी करेंगे तो बहुत फ्रेजाइल यूनिटी वहाँ पे। हमारी नागरिकता का प्रश्न है मैडम, हमारी नागरिकता का प्रश्न है।
TMC chief Mamata Banerjee addressed a press conference calling the exclusion of 40 lakh people from the NRC inhuman. The West Bengal chief minister said that her state was willing to provide shelter to those who have been abandoned and declared as foreigners.
If the problem comes to us, we cannot behave like central government politically. Humanity is our subject. We are the human being. Our duty to give human being the protection. Whatever we can, we cannot push back them. Why will push back our Indian citizens? They are very much Indian citizens. They have become refugee because of BJP government.
AIUDF MP and perfume baron Badruddin Ajmal, who had earlier accused the BJP and RSS of interfering with the process and harassing minorities in the state, expressed concerns about the NRC being abused for electoral gains by the ruling party.
अगर ये 100% सुपरविजन में सुप्रीम कोर्ट के चल रहा था तो ऑफिसर तो सब यही के थे। जिन लोगों ने जाकर नाम लिखा, नाम भर्ती किया, जिन लोगों ने नाम चेकिंग किया, वेरीफाई किया, वो तो सब यही के लोग थे। तो उनको आप जैसे इम्पार्शियल कैसे कह देंगे?
Even though Muslim immigrants were the crux of the foreigners issue in Assam, the state's crusade against illegal infiltrators did not have a clear communal distinction till the Modi government introduced a bill in Parliament in 2016 to amend the Citizenship Act. The government sought to provide citizenship to Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis and Christians from Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan. The bill covered refugees from 3 countries, but it was primarily aimed at protecting the Bengali Hindu migrants from Bangladesh.
The majority of the people in Bangladesh are Muslims. So that's the fact that the large number of people in this NRC, people who are excluded from the NRC, would be Muslims. But the target was never that they have been targeted because they are Muslims. Now if you closely analyze this list, though the government hasn't given a breakup, a big chunk of the people who are excluded from the NRC list, they are also Hindus. So it's not about religious minority or it's not about a particular religious group.
The government fears that the implication of this register could have a ripple effect in other parts of the country too. The Ministry of Home Affairs went out of its way to calm tempers and address rumours that those who were not on the register would be deported. The MHA clarified that no coercive action will be taken against those who are not on the NRC. The Home Ministry also refuted the charge of forced dislocation. The MHA said that the final authority of declaring a person foreigner rested with the Judicial Tribunal. The government said that the process was completely secular and no particular community was being targeted. But despite the clarifications, top BJP leaders made contradictory statements.
Fair chances when we partitioned the country. What was it partitioned for? The Muslims who don't want to live in India should have a piece of India, which we gave. Now all of a sudden they want to come back and live in India. What is this? We are not here as a dharmshala. Then anybody can come with this chatai and sleep here.
Analysts say as the majority of these stateless people are likely to be Muslims, a communal narrative is already taking shape. From spreading false information that 4 million Muslims will be stripped of citizenship to direct threats of violence, there are already explicit attempts to convert Assam's battle against illegal immigrants into a religious conflict across India ahead of 2019.
This is absolutely vote politics and election agenda. To isolate the people who can vote for BJP, who cannot vote for BJP. They have already identified the people. And they identified people, but this is their blunder. So many Hindus are also there. Muslims are there. Bengalis are there. Biharis are there. And other parts of the people are also there.
Adding to the confusion is the lack of clarity as to what will happen to the people whose names are missing from the NRC. According to sources, the centre has been considering a proposal to provide long-term biometric work permits to all those who may be eventually declared foreigners. But these people would not have any political or land rights. And there is no clarity on what will happen to those who have already bought property in Assam. What can make matters explosive is that a substantial section to be excluded will be those who own farmlands in the state.
Coming up next on In Depth, we'll tell you what happened when the government released the first draft of the National Register of Citizens in January this year. Do stay with us for our ground report. And we're talking about the National Register of Citizens released by the government. The exclusion of 40 lakh people from the register has left their fate hanging in the balance and put a question mark on their citizenship. The government on Monday issued several reassurances to people who had been left out of the final draft, saying that there are avenues for redressal that will be opened up. But on the ground, as of today, those 40 lakh people have been denied an Indian identity. Here's more on the NRC and what happened when the government released the first draft on the 1st of January this year.
On 1st January 2018, the government of Assam published the first part of the draft NRC by including the names of 1.90 crore people. There were a total of 3.29 crore applicants who submitted 6.5 crore documents to claim inclusion in the NRC. For the countless whose names were missing from the NRC, the situation was scary in its unpredictability, to say the least.
নাম দিছিলো এতিয়ালৈকে মোৰ এটা নাম অহা নাই মোৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালী তিনটাৰ ভিতৰত মোৰ এটাও নাম অহা নাই মোৰ ডাঙৰ ছোৱালীজনৰ নাম হ'ল ৰেশমিনা খাতুন আৰু সৰু ল'ৰাটোৰ নাম হ'ল মুফাসসিৰ আলী তাৰ একেবাৰে সৰুটোৰ নাম হ'ল ইখলাসউদ্দিন মোৰ এটা এনআৰচিও পোৱা নাই মোৰ দেউতাকৰ কেইটা নাম দিছিলো তিনটা নাম এটা এনআৰচিও পোৱা নাই
There's hardly any precedent anywhere in the world for a legal exercise that will strip such a massive population of citizenship in a single day. Of course, the complexity of the issue of illegal immigration in Assam, estimates of illegal foreigners range from 4 million to 10 million, provoked this unique solution. Just one statistic. Voter numbers in Assam grew by more than 50% in less than a decade, from 57 lakhs 1,805 in 1970 to 85 lakh 37,493 in 1979, triggering a decade-long agitation against illegal infiltrators. This sudden surge was also a consequence of the 1971 war, which forced a massive influx from East Pakistan to India and mainly to Assam. But caught in this exercise are thousands who claim to be the rightful citizens of India.
घर में कुल मिला के 11 पब्लिक है, तो इसमें से दो का ही आया है, बाकी किसी का नहीं आया है. हमारे जितना भी 51, 65 सब कुछ हम लोग का डॉक्यूमेंट्स है, फिर भी हमारा मतलब 2 ही नाम आए, मतलब बाकी किसी का भी नहीं आया.
63-year-old Ghanshyam Nath, a resident of Raha in the district of Assam, served the government of Assam. At one time, he was the liaison officer of the NRC centers. Imagine his surprise when he found out his name is not on the list.
हम तो 40 साल नौकरी किया, लेकिन अभी हमारा नाम एनआरसी लिस्ट में नहीं है. हमारा भाई 4 फादर्स, 3 भाई का नाम है, फैमिली का नाम है, लेकिन हमारा नाम नहीं है. इसलिए हम सोचा क्या करना है, नेक्स्ट लिस्ट को वेट करना है, नहीं तो हम तो उसको कुछ मेहनत करना होगा.
After the first census of 1951 in independent India, the National Register of Citizens was created in Assam. In 1980, all Assam Students' Unions submitted a memorandum to both the centre and the state governments to update NRC 1951. Updating the NRC was one of the primary clauses in the Assam Accord of 1985, which signalled the end of the Assam agitation. During UPA-1 government at the centre, a separate directorate for NRC updation was formed. In 2013, the Assam government finalised the form and modalities for NRC updating. NRC to include the names of those persons or their descendants who appear in the NRC 1951 or in any of the electoral rolls up to the midnight of March 24, 1971, or any one of the other admissible documents issued up to midnight of March 24, 1971. Following Supreme Court direction, NRC updation process started in 2015. But it was not just average citizens whose names were missing from the list. Member of Parliament Badruddin Ajmal, the chief of AIUDF, a strong regional player representing the Muslim community in Assam, and his brother's name are not on the first list.
मेरे पास लिस्ट है 26 लोगों का जो मुख्तलिफ पार्टियों के एमएलएस हैं, एमपीज हैं या एक्स एमपीज रह चुके हैं. उनका भी नाम उसके अंदर नहीं है, उसमें मेरा भी है. मेरे 2 बेटे एमएलए रह चुके हैं, एक मेरा एमएलए भी है, उसका भी नाम नहीं आया. मेरे भाई एमपी है बड़पेटा से, उनका भी नाम नहीं आया. फैमिलीज का नाम नहीं आया.
But the main opposition party in Assam, the Congress, decided to take a neutral stand.
ये एक डिमांड था और ये डिमांड असम आंदोलन का समय से ही किया गया था कि नेशनल रजिस्टर ऑफ सिटीजनशिप अपडेट करना चाहिए और बहुत वजह से ये टाइमली कंप्लीट हो नहीं पाया था. अभी ये हो रहा है, ये असम के लिए बहुत अच्छा खबर है.
Adding to the already existing fear of being declared an illegal immigrant is the fear of being thrown in detention centers for people who were unable to prove their citizenship. The 6 existing camps in jails at Goalpara, Kokrajhar, Tezpur, Jorhat, Dibrugarh and Silchar hold 1,000-odd declared foreigners. Those who have visited these detention centers say they lie on the dark side of both legality and humanitarian principles, with national and international laws being openly flouted. The big question now, what will become of those who've been declared foreigners? Will they be deported, and to which country? Who is willing to accept them? Will they be compensated by the Indian government for land and property they purchased in Assam? Or will they be denied their basic rights?
That's all we could pack into this edition of In Depth. You can revisit our stories on indiatoday.in. News and updates continue right here. Do stay with us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.